Hello everybody, I'm Sky and this is Should My Kids Play Wobbly Life? Now, Wobbly Life is a sandbox, open world sort of game where there is just so many things to do, so I will try my best to give you a brief look, a brief look into what this game is and whether it is something that your kids should play. Now, there is another game that is somewhat similar in terms of like the controls and the look, I guess. It is called Human Fall Flat. So Human Fall Flat is a puzzle game where a lot of the challenge of the puzzle is this really convoluted, kind of confusing control system. So Wobbly Life has a lot of that same intentionally frustrating control system. You can get the hang of it. Oop, can I make it? Yep, okay, so I'll show you a bit more about the controls once I get where I'm going. You know, there's something about the look and the feel of this game that I keep imagining that I'm going to come up against some microtransaction, or, you know, the bit where it says, oh, you can't progress because you don't have a subscription. Maybe it's that it looks a little mobile gamey or almost a little Robloxy, but the thing is, it's not. You buy this on Steam, you have it, the whole thing's unlocked, there's no microtransactions. Oh, and the other fantastic thing about it is that it has split screen multiplayer. You can be playing with 4 different people on the same game, which just is not the most common thing these days. Oh, which way stop? That way stop. Okay, here we go. Right, so here we are. So you can walk around and you can jump, but the controls are confusing, where the way to interact with something is you gotta put your hand out and then it sort of sticks to it. And you can do it with both hands, you can jump, you can't swim though. If you fall in the water, you die. It's not as convoluted and confusing as something like Quap or I Am Bread or Getting Over It or something, but it can be frustrating. So it's fun, but for kids, if they don't get it, and also for adults, if you don't get it and you can't figure it out, it can be really frustrating. But really, it's just, you know, how you play, how you want to play. So all over the place there are little mini games that you can earn money with, and this one is one of my favorite. It's like anything, you sort of have to figure out how it works. This one I think makes the most money by a little bit, so this is one I've played a lot to try to get some money. But yeah, this is harvesting tomatoes, so accept job. So we got to jump in the harvester, which is 100% accurately how you harvest tomatoes. Right, so you see we've got a timer up the top. It's quite a long time, but we're not only harvesting these, we're delivering them. And it's fine, it works, until you leave one behind and you have to come back and get it. So it's like, it's the perfect amount of time that if you've done it before and you know what you're doing, you're fine. But if you mess it up or you drop one out of your truck or something like that, it's like just enough time that you think you might be able to go back and get it, but you really can't. And you just sort of fail that one. Or you still get paid if you don't do all of them. So the whole system of money in this game is kind of interesting. So you can buy vehicles, which is awesome. You can buy houses, and you can buy pets, and you can buy props. They call them props from shops, like, you know, silly like things that you can play with, like toys and things like that. But they're not permanent, so you do buy them permanently with your money, and then the next time you load into the game, they are not there anymore. So I don't really get it, but it is fun, and if you aren't really saving for like a house or whatever, it's probably fine. So to buy a house, you get lots of money. I think the cheapest one, I think you can find one like tiny little shack somewhere for like 500. Most of them are about 1,000, and then there's all these really big fancy ones that are $10,000. And I tell you what, is it a grind to get that much money. So So this is the truck that I drove over here, and this is, again, I've played this one before. You really need a truck. So some of these games, the thing is that you sort of learn different ways that make it easier. There are jobs which require you to drive a vehicle somewhere, but they don't necessarily always provide the vehicle. So you can just go and get one and then leave it there like this, where I prepared this one in advance. So Wobbly Life is in early access still. There are a few things here that I'm hoping the developers are working on. One of them is that I actually am not sure that a lot of these jobs, these little mini game jobs, are very evenly weighted. This one here, I know how to do it, it's awesome. This is the one that I think you can actually make the most amount of money in the shortest amount of time. But some of them, holy moly, they're complicated. There we go, I've shut the door, they're not going to come out. Now where are we going? Some of them are very complicated and they don't actually seem to earn you very much money for how confusing or difficult or how long it takes you to do it or whatever. But in saying that, that means you can like go and play a bunch and then find the one that you're really good at, and don't really worry to try to complete everything. You don't need to do every single job. Some of them are just flippin' impossible. Right, so where are we going? I've marked it on my map. So we have to deliver these, deliver these tomatoes. Right, shortcut. So you can buy vehicles. So at the moment I don't own any vehicles, so I can't just call up a vehicle. But the thing is, you can actually just use any of the vehicles that are there. You can Grand Theft Auto it and actually just grab someone as they drive past as well and just start driving their car. So you can get your own car, which is really cool, but you don't have to. So, get out of here. Okay, so sometimes one at a time is fine. Okay, come on, get through the door. Yep, okay, and then we're delivering it. So when you buy a house, the only thing that really changes is that when you come into the game, that's where you spawn. You can sleep in them, they have beds, but you can actually just go into any of the other houses and sleep. If you are wanting to, like, if it's nighttime and you're wanting it to be daytime and stuff like that, you can just go into any old house, lie down on the bed. And so the only thing changes is that's where you spawn, because unfortunately, again, I'm hoping that the developers are working on this, but you can't really change anything or decorate or anything in your house. Like if you do change stuff, or you say I'm parked in the middle of the road, that cop's trying to get around me. Is he gonna make it? He doesn't mind. Oh, come on, you can do it. Don't run me over. Ugh, seriously? Okay, fine. Is that better? Is that better? Thank you. Yeah, so you get a house, which is really cool, and you can use the stuff, but then as soon as you leave, it respawns back to exactly how it was when you had it. Oh, I got my job. Now, this is how you get paid. So most of the jobs, when you finish, a magical bag of cash falls out of the sky. And then you literally have to pick it up and find an ATM so that you can bank it. Where's the nearest ATM? I can't find a cash machine. Those are the car things. You can call up your car when you have one. Must be on the other side of this building. Yeah, petrol stations, they often have it. Here we go. So you just walk in over here and then you got it in your money. There we go. So I've done my one job, and that is how you do it. Oh, I want that bike. Can I have that bike? Excuse me, sir. I'm gonna steal your bike. So the whole money thing, if you want the money, if you want a pet, or the pets are pretty cool though. If you want a car, if you want a house, then you need to be doing the jobs. Okay, this is really hard to drive. I need a different car. Is there one in here? Oh, so this house is for sale. So this house is $1,000. Spawn your personal vehicle, change your clothes, or leave your pet at home. Actually, that is something that's quite good. When you buy a pet, it just follows you. And so it even follows you if you're like in a plane or on a boat and it's just like there. I mean, it never dies or anything. It's just a bit funny. Oh, come on. I was hoping there was a car. Whatever. I'll go find a car. Or actually, I know what I'll do. Stop. Where am I going? So the map is really big. Like there's multiple islands and there's even this really cool one over here, which is obscured and mysterious. So where am I going? I want to, over here. So if you're not interested in buying a house, because you don't actually need one, and if you're not interested in buying a car, because you don't actually need one, and if you're not interested in buying a pet, then you don't actually have to be earning money. So if you're finding the minigame money stuff a bit of a grind, or if it's not fun, or if it's too difficult, honestly, you really don't have to. Oh, are we gonna make it? Are we gonna make it? Come on! Oh yeah, fine. Piece of cake. You can just go around and do whatever you want. So as well as all of the mini games, there's a bunch of like quests and challenges and collection stuff. There's a whole fishing thing where there's like, I don't know, 70 different see, there's all the, here, we'll just back it up a bit. There's a guy down the back there, he's got a star above his head. He's got some challenge or quest or something to do. Some of them are fun, some of them are a bit of a pain in the neck. So again, I wouldn't recommend this for someone who really needs to finish every aspect of a game, because it just isn't gonna, oops, I drove past it. It just isn't gonna happen. But, you know, one thing that is really fun is the vehicles. So, let's have a fly around and have a look. So we can just go in and take any vehicle you want. There's a few different flying vehicles. There's a couple of different helicopters. There's planes. There's microlights, which are fun and quite hard to land, so yeah, explode a bit. There's a lot of different quests. A lot of the time the quests will unlock new outfits or vehicles. Oh, I was gonna be like, here, have a wonderful look around, and then it's raining. So there's a lot of like adventuring as well. You can just wander around and find like a cave that's got some puzzle in it that you can do. There's a train. You can just ride around on the train the whole time. There's just so many things to do. You can honestly just do whichever one you think is fun. There's one of the lakes that you can go fishing in. Oh, it just started snowing. There's all these really long-winded quests. There's this one really fun one, which is a detective one, where you've got to solve a series of crimes. And, you know, there's a lot of good humour in this. It's all quite silly and fun. Oh, is this what I was looking for? Yeah, so you can... Oh, no. Is it? Yeah, there's a... Whoops. Oh, I just jumped out. Okay. Oh, a present. So there's all these presents scattered around the place that you can find randomly. See, there's 120. Oh, come on. Right. Oh, what? I'll just go, come on, fast way down, let's go. Yeah, the RV is fun. So there is a lot of humour in this, and there's a hilarious stuff like... I feel like the door should be shut. That's a bit rude. Come on, okay, you done? You done? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so that's there. So there's quests and challenges and things like that, and some of them are fun, and some of them are just nigh on impossible, and you just wouldn't even try it. Honestly, there was one, I can't even remember where it was, but somewhere in a cave somewhere we found this like, I don't know, pile of swords. It was obviously a puzzle somehow. We tried everything, couldn't figure it out, and then I googled it, and it's some sort of thing where you've got to go to a different location and be near a lake at a certain time of the day during a lightning lightning storm, and then a mirage will appear, and you've got to, and it's like, how would we do that? How would we know to do that? That is bonkers. Anyway, so we haven't done that quest. I don't know what that is. We just did a really fun one in the jelly man's house. There's the first quest you do, you're delivering a bloke some jelly, and then there's a whole like bunch of different things, and you unlock a jelly car, which is hilarious. But there was a lot of like that was a bunch of like jumping puzzles and trying to figure out how to. It was a bit like Frogger, except Wobbly Life Frogger, so it was very hard. I mean, Frogger's hard, but yeah. So anyway, we're on the top of a mountain, just having a look around. That looks sharp. What happens? No? I don't know. Right. Yes. So, the thing is, the physics is always a bit funny in this one, but that's half of the fun. Right, let's get the bobsled pointed in the right direction. You can do it. Come on. Maybe if I push it down and then jump in it. Okay. Can I? Oh, I can move forward while in it. And I've got to hold on, otherwise this is not going to go well. Woo! Oh my god. Hello. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, there's an ice hockey ring. Cool. Okay, but how do I leave? Can I just jump down the hole? What happens down the hole? Woo! What's down there? Oh. Oh, no, I was supposed to go down here. So, pros and cons for this game. Pros, I would say, there is just so much to do. And because there's no like storyline, there's nothing forcing you to do anything. If you want a house or a pet, then you must get money. But there's so many different ways to do it. If there's a game, if there's like a job mini game thing, which is annoying or complicated, then just don't do it. If ooh, I love these things. If you want to just spend the whole time exploring, then you can do that as well. So there's a hover boat, so you can go in the boat, and yeah. So that thing there, that is a cave that'll have some sort of adventure-y thing in it. So there's, yeah, just stuff you can find like that. So yeah, massive pro about this game is that it is just so open-ended. There's fishing, you can unlock a bunch of stuff, you can do, there's like car racing and plane racing, which is quite fun. The other massive pro is that while it still, to me, feels like it should be like some, predatory, cheesy, mobile, Robloxy type of game, it's not. It's not. You buy it, it's yours, the whole thing's yours forever. No microtransactions, no, having to pay subscription or anything like that. So it's really good. Also, the multiplayer is amazing. We have a handheld PC and it was running 4 people all playing at the same time in completely different areas of the island. So I don't know, they've optimized this really well. So it just works really nicely. There's so many things to do. Having the couch multiplayer is so good. It also has multiplayer like online, so you can play like with someone who is not currently at your house. But then obviously they have to have a copy as well. So the cons of this game are obviously the controls. They are complicated, but that's on purpose. It's a bit of a grind to get money sometimes. Well, all the time. Some of the jobs are really quite difficult, but honestly, some of them are easy. For any like new players, kids who might need a little bit of an easier time, I would suggest the newspaper delivery one is quite fun. You just sit there and you have to aim as you're driving past and throw newspapers at people, or just at people's houses, sorry. The other one that I think is actually really good is there is a building one. And what's really good is it has enough time to actually finish it. Some of them aren't that hard, but you run out of time, so it kind of sucks. But the building one is awesome. I really like the farm one. Once you get the hang of that, you can actually make a lot of money there. There's a mining one as well that you have the potential to make a lot of money, but to be honest, I have never figured it out, so I never make all that much money. You'll find ones that you like doing. There's various ones that are a bit like Overcooked, where you have to build a hamburger, but with, you know, terrible controls. You build ice creams, things like that. Pizza delivery, taxi driver, all sorts of stuff. And obviously you can actually mess with each other as well. So if you have kids who are playing it who may not play that well together, just bear that in mind. You can do things like you can actually just grab the other player and sort of kidnap them. You can steal their money. You could interfere with them when they're trying to complete a thing, or something like that. So that is possible, but you can also work together. Whoops, where am I going? Yeah, the driving is so fun. Oh yeah, another pro, if I can find another car, is that I'm gonna say, I mean, I can still drive. Cool, we're good. It's pretty funny when you leave a truck or something in the middle of the road. Can I not drive these ones? What? What? Okay. It's pretty funny when you leave a car like that in the middle of the road. The other cars will just like pile up behind it and start tooting their horns and stuff. But anyway, that is pretty much a just really little brief look at Wobbly Life. I do like this game. I think it is lots of fun, but obviously it is not for everyone. It is quite complicated. I'm playing it with a controller. I was trying to play it with mouse and keyboard before, and I guess maybe just because I'm not used to it, I was just right back to not having any clue what to do. So I went and got a controller. So it is lots of fun. There's a lot of different things to do. Also, if you're wanting to play with your kids, it's really cool because you can actually be all doing completely separate things. Whoops. I might just leave it there actually. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments if there are any games that you would like me to have a look at. And if you give this one a crack, let me know how you thought it was. If it was too hard or if it was really fun. I would love a like and subscribe, but you know all that sort of stuff. I will see you in the next video. Have a nice day.